Hello, and welcome back to Hearthstone. So, today I'm going to be taking a look at the construct quarter. I must admit that the first time I've tried recording this, I had some issues with my mic, and I've already actually completed the first boss of the construct quarter. So, with that in mind, I'm going to build a different deck to beat him because I actually just barely won the first time. So, Um, let's take a look at that boss so that you can see what that boss looks like. And I'll also go ahead and talk about like what I did in the last one, where this quarter is probably the one that I've been looking forward to the most.
Patchwork is
Um,
sewn together from adventurers who couldn't defeat Lorewalker Cho.
every single card in this um, quarter is going to find a deck in the metagame, and every single card a lot of the cards are going to change how the metagame is played too, because they're that strong. So that's why I've been looking forward to this quarter. I mean, this quarter has the Undertaker, this quarter has the Zombie Chow, this quarter has the Evil Scientist, this quarter has one other common card that I am not remembering at the moment, and then, or not common, but non-legendary, and then it has the Fugan Stella combo set of legendaries. It's really good. All of the cards are really good. So, like I said, with that in mind, I'm going to build a different deck to beat this guy. So, the last one that I used to beat him was this one. It just barely worked. I don't even think Warlock's a good class for him. Um, Hunter might be pretty good. Alright. New deck. Actually, no. Right, no. Warrior. Yes, charge. Yes. 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 The way to beat that guy is with charge. Inner Rages, Fire War Axes. He doesn't play any minions. Heroic Strike. See, that's the interesting thing about him. You're literally fighting him. Okay, Shield Block actually buys you a turn. That's pretty nice. You know what? Let's throw in all of those cards. Sure. For that extra damage, the Leper Gnomes. The Undertaker is a new card that I got from him, but I'm not going to play that for this. I do have a good number of weapons, so why not? Some heals might be nice, except I'm out of cards, and I'd like to get in. Alright, so Abusive Sergeants are gone. Voodoo Doctors is gone. Get rid of the Charge card. And throw in those guys. And those guys. Did I get all of the low cost chargers? Oh yeah, the boar. I really should put in the boar. I feel like all of these weapons are a little bit slow, so I'll get rid of the Arathis and throw in those. I do need one more card. I'll throw in a charge. Actually, that's way too slow. I'll throw in a defender. That'll actually work out pretty well. Alright. And you'll see why you want charge against this guy in a second. You need to just be able to out-damage him. It's DPS war. And if you can get your minions, you saw his hero ability, 4 mana, destroy a minion. If you can get him to, if you can immediately do something with the minion, that helps.
That's worth one to play. Victory or
It might be fun to run Harrison Jones against this guy. Um, turn one that. Okay, I don't need the rampage. I do want the shield block. Do I want the shield block? I'll just do turn one that, turn two that, turn... yeah, sure. Alright. I hope that's enough. Actually, I can coin the... right. Right, I need to attack while that's... my weapon's there. Shield block, shield block. And then double... double of those. Am I gonna win this DPS war? I'm not entirely sure. And it'll get me down to 5. Wow. I am not gonna win this oh wait, no, yes I am. Go go Korkon Elite. Beautiful. So, that's how you beat Patchwork. Again, not entirely sure if this deck is optimal, but, you know, it worked.
This is my prototype for an army of giants. You are test subject 1.
So, as I realized the last... This is where I realized last game that my mic was actually off. So, I was saying that I think against him, I'm just going to straight up go with my Druid deck. Then again, my mage deck might be pretty good too. Yeah, I'll go with the mage deck actually. The druid has, you know, the tokens and stuff that can be killed by his AoE. I'll go with mage. Yep.
Jaina versus Robulus.
You asked for it.
Well then. To all minions, including his own. Alright. Which means the Haunted Creeper might not be the best, but whatever. And I also don't know what the slime does. To have some fun. I also kind of want to see what his slimes are. Are they... oh dear. 2 2s. Wow. Alright. Alright. Oh, dear God.
What we do.
Oh, God. At least that trades with the A-bomb. Interesting. Alright. Frostbolt that. Frostbolt Fireball. Fire Blast that. Run this into that. Clears his board, clears my board. I've used 4 mana, I have 3 mana left. I play Golem. Alright.
Job done.
Some still fun.
Alright. Polymorph, Fireball, alright. And I don't see any reason to attack into that.
Join or die.
Oh dear.
Or both.
Well, he's going to fill his board. Alright. Alright, so polymorph that. That would be an excellent time for a flame strike, but no. I don't have that. Alright, so then that. And then let's just start taking care of these 2 ones. Cold Blood. A non-comboed Cold Blood. Huh. What? Pretty close to being able to kill him. What? Alright. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Fireball that. I don't want to give him 2 oozes. So what I need to do, yeah, I need to okay. Come on, Antonitis. Polymorph, alright. flame strike. Alright, sure.
What we do.
Alright, so I think I'm going to lose this one. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright.
You win this one.
Really, you want a good amount of AoE, don't you? Alright. I'm gonna build an interesting deck, with a shaman? Sure. Shaman. I don't have many shaman cards to use with this, but I'll see what I can do. Shocks, incarnates, sure, throw in a Wind Fury, some of those, fire, sure, I'll throw in one of those, unbounds, mana tides, alright. I already have too many 2-drops. I did want a reincarnates. Don't really want the axes, I guess. You know what? Just no. Just yeah, keep that. I'm just gonna go in with the warlock. Whatever. Yeah, I'll just go in with my normal warlock and see how it goes. Looks good. Thresh will probably. He's. You know what? I'm gonna go with my instinct and try to do it again. I'll have the codes needed for the shaman to make what I was trying to do with the shaman work.
Malfurion versus Robulus.
I must protect the wild.
Innovate Golem. Alright. Wrath Claw to kill that. Alright.
For the wild.
I'm really only gonna want to use the he's gonna coin hero power, isn't he? No. Alright.
Pay attention, class.
This is going better than the last game, I think. Oh. That's a pretty good draw. Except this play is better, and then use that to trade into that space. Alright. That'll be a good turn. Play next turn. Alright, so I trade this in first to blow it up. And then give my minions +1/+1, give my minions +1/+1.
I'm ready to learn.
Hero power,
Instruction begins.
smack. Alright.
Instruction begins.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well then. I think one of those is getting silenced. Yep.
I must safeguard the land.
And if I had another way of getting around that, this one, I would actually have lethal. Alright, so as it stands, these two and my hero into that and make this bigger. Alright.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
For the wild.
Alright, this deck was pretty infected. Huh. Alright.
Back to the drawing board.
And victory. Mad Scientist. I'm going to make a Mage Secrets deck at some point using that, but not quite yet.
Blue feeds our leftover zombies. Come to think of it, you would make a pretty good leftover zombie.
Alright. So, permanent equality then. Sure. Soul Fires. Actually, Mortal Coils would be really good here, wouldn't they? I don't really want those, don't really want those. I can clear his board with that if I need to. Of course, that would also clear my board, but whatever. Sure, why not? That might be fun. I don't think that counts as damage, so... Ooh, that would be really good. Is that too low of a curve? I do kind of want to get the Scarlet Crusaders in there. I don't think Hellfires are going to be that useful. Alright. Ooh. That ought to be fun. This is going to be interesting. Alright. This is going to be a good, a very interesting deck.
Gul'dan versus Luth.
Your soul shall be mine.
I have no idea what a good mulligan looks like for this deck, so sure, let's go with it.
I asked the zombies if they wanted to eat your brains, and they said, I don't eat junk food.
Oh, wow. Ha. Ha. Well, then.
Mind if I roll knee?
Right. Wonderful. Ow. That's going to be useful, I think. Do I just Soulfire that? I think I do. No.
For the crusade! Mind if I roll knee?
Now I Soulfire that. Ow.
They are bend to my command.
Don't have a way to invade it. Don't have a way to... Okay. Whew. Okay. Wow. Alright then.
Join or die. They are bend to my command.
There's an achievement for losing to Gluth, I'm pretty sure.
Shut up.
Join or die. Join or die.
I'll just tap. Alright.
What we do.
I could do a lot of AoE here, but I think the best option is going to be to do that, that, and then that, and blow everything up. Play my own one of those, do one of those, do one of these. I should have drawn at the beginning of my turn, sure. Do I really want to play another? No, I really don't. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Decimation is my favorite thing. Oh, wait. Freezing the blood in your veins is my favorite.
Alright, so kill everything on the board. That's fine. Play one of those, and then play one of those.
Some still funny.
No, perfect. Okay.
Dog, that's a good doggy.
Wow. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
The light protects me.
I see no reason to play the Cold Master. Yay, victory! Alright. God, okay.
Who'll eat all of these leftover zombies now?
Zombie Chow. Very appropriate.
It's alive! But you won't be for long.
So, I've been thinking about how that mechanic works, and I do want to make a deck with that. Okay, so get rid of that horrible Warlock deck. Feast? Sure. Alright. Sure. Those. Mind Vision, sure. Silence, so you can silence off that effect if you want. I have no idea what kind of, actually, I don't really want that, do I? Thought Steals. Right, so he's going to be completely unaffected. Throwing those, throwing those, throwing those. And I'll throw in the Zombie Chows too. So, Stormwind Champion. Now, you may be wondering, like, why would I be using that in this? Well, see, the way that this works is, if it works the same way as Crazy Alchemist, which I have no doubt that it does, every time he uses that ability, it's going to be +1/+1 to all of my stuff, as long as the Stormwind Champion remains alive. To everything that does not have equal, attack to health. As long as there's a difference between the two, stuff gets +1/+1. I need some more later game, I think. Um, this is going to be a crazy, crazy deck. And a crazy... I fully anticipate to see some very weird things in this, battle.
Anduin versus Darius.
I must obey!
The light shall bring victory.
Ooh, and I can silence my own zombie chow, too. I'll see what he does first to see if that's actually worth it.
You'll die now!
Why do I have Circles of Healing in here again? I don't actually know. Okay. Which also means those are going to be 3-1s when they come to my turn. Interesting. Which means I really should kill one of them now. Oh god. My minions are going to get confused with the list of buffs. Unbound Elemental. Interesting. Alright. Oh, light spawn. Good.
Sustenance.
If I fail this time around, I need to get rid of the Circle of Healing. Because I don't have anything in here that's actually that good with that. Huh. Alright,
Sustenance.
yeah. I don't have any of the combos with the Circle of Healing, so...
Some still funny.
Womp.
The damned stand ready. The damned stand ready.
Prepare for craziness.
The might of storm.
Oh, right. Wow. I had forgotten about that. Okay.
Sustenance.
I actually should have killed that. Nah. Sure.
Job done.
See? +1/+1.
Naxxramas is
As long as I can keep the Storm Moon Champion alive. Alright, let's see what he has left in his hand. Oh, okay. I'll throw out a Zombie Chow, sure. Heal that. Do I have lethal?
Job's done.
No, I didn't have enough. I didn't have damage from my hand enough. Well then,
Behold the might of Stormwind!
it's still that Zombie Chow. Well then, that was an interesting fight. God, I want to see what that's like on Heroic.
This is the final straw.
That board. And Fugin and Stalag. And we now have the Warrior, which is a weapon, and Priest class challenges. I'm really looking forward to the Priest one. So I'm just gonna go over the cards that we just got, because you'll see what I mean by they're really good. Alright, so Zombie Chow, Undertaker, Mad Scientist, Wailing Soul, Fugin, Stalag are the cards that we just got. I'm just going to talk for a couple seconds. Oh, wait, and before I do that, you'll see what I mean by immediately these cards are good. Urgent Squire out, Zombie Chow in. Yeah, that's how good that is. So, let's just talk about why these cards are so good and so different. So, Undertaker. I personally see a aggressive deck with a lot of the cheap death rattles becoming very popular. I.e. a deck of Leper Gnomes, not Gnomish Inventors, that's the 4-drop, the 2/1, Loot Hoarder, there we go. It's a gnome on the card, what can I say? All of those kind of cards, you know, maybe even throwing Dancing Swords in there as well. And just focused around keeping the death rattles and having a lot of early drops and just flood the board with early drops and get this thing to be giant and win the game that way. That deck is going to be insane. It really also just kind of wraps up everything that is Nax as well, with the whole death rattle stuff. Zombie Chow. It's essentially a neutral Flame Imp. Think about that for a second. This card is almost as good as a neutral Flame Imp. It also has some extra utility in a Priest deck with the Arcanized Soul Priest, in that it becomes 5 damage to the enemy hero. And it's no longer a drawback anymore. Yeah, I'm planning to make a Priest deck as soon as I finish the Priest challenge. The Mad Scientist, as I already alluded to, we've seen this used in the Mage class challenge for Nax, and I've played that deck a couple times, and I'm almost positive that that deck does not have more copies of any one card than it should have. And we saw how strong that deck was in the class challenge. So I really do think that now you actually could make that deck exactly as it was in the class challenge, and it would be incredibly strong. And that deck will find its way into the metagame because it is really strong. Wailing Soul, there's some utility with this as far as silencing your own creatures. I've heard of decks of trying to do Ancient Watchers, which are 4/5s for 2 that can't attack. And it's very popular strategy to silence them for being able to make them work. Decks that include maybe the Dancing Swords, decks that include there is a good number of negative death rattles out there now. You might even see a deck with this using Venture Code Mercenary maybe. It's also a good tech card for fighting freeze mages. Because with this you can silence the freeze effect away. It allows for some counterplay against freezing effects, right? So if they freeze your board with Frost over, you can play this, and then now your entire board can attack again. It's good, right? The Fugan. Again, I think that this is going to Fugan Stalag. You can't talk about them separately. So Fugan is actually a by far better card than Stalag. The 4/7 for 5 is much better than 7/4 for 5. In fact, I think I can look at these two together if I do Thaddeus. Yeah, cool. That way I can look at them side by side. 4/7 for 5 is going to be a 2 for 1, generally. That's going to be really, really, really tough to take down. The 4 attack for 5, I mean, that's killed by a Yeti. I mean, it is a bigger threat, attack-wise. I mean, that does hit pretty hard. The only other card... wow. Venture Code kind of got screwed over there. I mean, Stalag, there is some benefits to the 7 attack, but not many. That's mostly a hit the face kind of thing. So Thaddeus, since it's not on here, is an 11/11. So the other thing you have to consider is that between these two cards and Thaddeus, it's 22 worth of stats for 10 mana. 22 worth of stats for 10 mana. That's not terrible. I can really see these cards making their way into, say, a Control Warrior, into maybe even a Priest deck of some kind, maybe a Shaman deck of some kind with Reincarnate, because then you can actually control when the thing dies. Yeah, it's good. They'll find their way into slower decks. And there are viable slower decks out there. So, like I said, all of the cards in this release are incredible. And you'll see it even more once I finally get to the class challenges, which will be in the next video. So, with that, I will see you guys next time. I will be recording the class challenges immediately after this. Goodbye.